Well, Tiny Tink came home after 9 days out in the wilderness, flying from tree to tree to tree. He had lots of people looking out for him. I went and looked twice. David and Karen from Hancock Wildlife went out once, and the manager of Epicure went and checked on him a few times. Each time he was in a different tree, so we knew he was flying. And then one day he showed up in the nest at 2:54 in the afternoon, and there was such a cry of happiness from the Hancock Club that it was just unbelievable. Here's a juvie visiting. He's an eagle from a previous year. And this is a shot of Ma up on top of the tallest tree in the backwoods, with Tiny Tink sitting below her. There's a nest of red tails in the next forest over with young ones, so she certainly keeps an eye on her babies when they're first learning to fly. Her and Pa follow them around, and they make sure they know exactly where they are, and if they feel there's any danger to them, they'll sit in the tree right above them and keep a good eye out. It was certainly exciting to see him sitting there looking so good. Here's a shot of the new nest. He was sitting just behind it at about 115 feet. This nest is at about 95 feet. So he was pretty high up. He was getting some really good height. The forest around the nest is full of mature trees. It's actually quite a beautiful spot. Here's a close shot of him. He sat there for the longest time, which eagles tend to do. They don't fly a whole bunch. About 95% of their day is sitting. Here's a plane going by the nest. It's by an international airport, and the eagles are used to the planes. Here's Pa flying with a couple of huge Boeing transport planes from our military. And this is Ma and Pa sitting way, way, way down the field, while I was down closer to the nest. They were keeping an eye on things, making sure that everything was good. They trust me because they've known me for years, and I don't go near the nest. I stay back with my long telephoto lens so it doesn't upset the baby eagles, because they don't know me. But it was an excellent day, very exciting. And the day after he arrived home, he stayed in the nest all day long, resting. He was obviously quite tired and very hungry. He got a couple of feeds that day, so that probably gave him some energy back. And he was in a feisty mood. He attacked his sister and knocked her out of the nest in the morning. So she was a bit timid to come back, but she did land up above the nest, but stayed away from him for a while.